So we've got this sketch here with all the points indicated in question 8, and we need to, given this sketch, we need to sketch the graph of y equals 3, f of x minus 2, and write down the corresponding 3 points. So let's have a look at this then. I've done the sketch here. I'm going to do the sketch with a dashed line. So let's try and draw it then. fx minus 2 first of all. Well, if we input, here's f of x, so if we input, say, 4, when x is 4, so that would mean x would need to be 6 here, wouldn't it, for the f of x to be f of 4 to output 0. So the input is 4, the output is 0. So that's at 6, we'll get f of 4, which will be outputted to 0. So at this point, it's as though it moves over to 6, 0. Similarly, minus 1, to get minus 1 here, we'd need to put in 1, wouldn't we? 1 take 2 is minus 1. So when we put 1 in here, then we get f of minus 1, which is 0, so there's the coordinate there. Now that's the zeros, but we've also scaling, 3 zeros are still 0, that's why the y values were 0 here. But we're scaling up by a factor of 3, so we moved it over 2 units with the f of x minus 2, so the entire curve shifts over to here. But then we're scaling every vertical point that's away from 0, of course, scaling it up by a factor of 3. So this 2 in the first instance moves over to here, which is 4, 3. But the y value, the output, has to be scaled up to 9, doesn't it? So we'll put it up here. And this would be 4, 9. So it moved over 2 in the first instance, and here was our curve. Just as the whole thing shifted over, that was fx minus 2. And then when we times the resulting curve here by 3, it's as though it's stretched vertically up by a factor of 3. Every y value is tripled. So it's elongated vertically by a factor of 3. So let's draw this then. So it comes around here and goes down through 6, 0. I can get there, that's it. And then comes down, and then it comes around, and then it comes down through 1, 0, doesn't it? And there's the curve there. Okay, that's the curve then, and this is equal to this plot here. So we'll just indicate that on this sketch here, like so.